am on the Hot Mess Express today. Basically, there's a video that we've been trying to work on for like months now for the camper, and every time we go to do something for it, it breaks and it doesn't work. And that was supposed to be the video for this week. I thought we were gonna finish it, and this morning it broke again. So I'm like just having a day, and I'm just trying to like stay positive and regroup and figure out what else I can post, because I don't want to miss weeks of posting. It's just difficult when like real life happens. Like not everything is perfect and works out with renovations. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to restore the refrigerator. Called a couple guys to come over and take a look at the refrigerator, first of all, to even make sure it can be repaired, but no one's able to come out for a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and restore the refrigerator exactly how I want it to be and hope that there's some way to fix it. We've tried a couple different things and so far it hasn't worked. I feel like everything is fixable. Like there has to be a way to fix it. It just depends on if it's going to be a lot of money, because then at that point I'm better off just buying a new refrigerator. But I am really intrigued to see what the refrigerator would look like restored, so we're just going to restore it today. Guys, pray that this refrigerator can be fixed. I am just so hoping it can be fixed. But anyway, let's go see what the refrigerator looks like and see all of the work we have to do. It's pretty rough, so beware. So here's what we're working with for the back. So there was something in here. No idea what it is, but it was frayed, so we're gonna get a new one of those and see if that helps. But if you guys see anything that stands out to you, like I see this that's open, but I'm pretty sure that connected into here somehow. I'm not sure. I honestly have no idea what I'm talking about, just going off of what Connor told me. But if you guys see anything or have any ideas of what could possibly be going wrong with this, let me know. The camper is leveled, so like that's not the issue. I'm not sure what it is though. So here is the before of the refrigerator and this whole unit. I don't think it looks bad. I honestly don't mind the wood on the outside. I don't think it's horrible. I think it would look really cute in the camper like that, but I just had a different idea of what I wanted to do. So brace yourselves for the inside. It is pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. There's lots of gunk and junk just everywhere. I'm not really sure what went on in this refrigerator, but it is a 1979 camper, so it is pretty old. So I guess it's kind of expected, but we're gonna clean this bad boy up and make her look beautiful. I know a lot of people are going to tell me I probably should have just gotten rid of this refrigerator, but I just felt like it was so unique. And as I'm showing you guys this really gross part, there's really cute aspects to it, like the little butter and cheese dish, the spot for the eggs. I just think it's very unique and adorable, so I wanted to try to keep it and restore it if I could. Of course, we have to actually see if the refrigerator will turn on once we figure out what's going on. Girls or guys, if you guys know anyone that may know what's happening to this refrigerator or have any advice, please let me know. So here's what it looks like once the door is off, and now it's time to clean. There's just a lot of extra debris in there, so I'm just shaking that out, and then I'm taking these handy dandy Brillo pads. These things are seriously amazing, and just scrubbing everything off. Luckily, everything just kind of slid right off. I thought it was going to be stuck on there, but it wasn't. So one thing I will say is that as you guys can see at the bottom there are a couple cracks, and originally when we thought the refrigerator was working, we really aren't sure what's happening with it. I was gonna get some sort of like a compound and fill all that in and then match the color of the refrigerator and then paint it, but there's no point of me going through all of that work if at the end of the day the refrigerator isn't working. So for now, we're just gonna leave that, and I just wanted to restore it, even if it's just for this video and if it doesn't work, because I just really wanted to see what it looked like in its natural beauty. So once that is all scrubbed out, I am just taking a hose and washing it off. I put some Goo Gone on the sticker and it wiped right off, which is awesome. So now I'm just taking out the shelves and clearing out the inside. It was really nasty. So again, I'm just going in with a Brillo pad and scrubbing this. So now I need to sanitize this a ton. So I'm taking some Clorox spray and spraying that on the inside and then wiping everything down. And then after I did that, I took some Clorox or Lysol wipes and I just went throughout the whole refrigerator and made sure we got everything super, super clean. So now I'm just taking these shelves, and there was a lot of paint that was just kind of flaking off, so I just made sure I scrubbed all of that off. Now I'm taking some spray paint and I'm just spraying it. So I'm using this as the first coat, and then I took some of this appliance epoxy and I used that as a second coat. And since I said these ones don't come out, I just put a bag down and sprayed right on top of that. If you guys don't have a camper, but you just have a refrigerator at home that needs some love, you guys can definitely do all of the same things I'm doing to my mini fridge to your big fridge. Now it's time for the most exciting part in my mind, which is painting the refrigerator. So I wanted to do chalkboard paint. My sister, when she first moved into her house with her husband, they were young and they wanted to save on money and not buy a new fridge. So she actually used chalk paint on her refrigerator, and I thought that was so cool. So I decided to do that on this mini fridge. I just thought it'd be really fun to have in the camper and people can write on it and whatnot. So I actually found the spray paint version of chalkboard paint, which is even better because it's so simple and so easy. Takes like 2 seconds. This is real time that I'm showing you guys. I didn't speed anything up just so you could see how quick it actually is. I got mine at Target for, I think it was like $4.50. So it's a really easy fix. And again, like I said, you could do it to your actual refrigerator in your house if you wanted to. If it's old, I just think it looks really fun and it's just a cool accent piece. As soon as I was done, I immediately removed the tape just to make sure it wouldn't stick and I wouldn't have any issues. I was super impressed that the lines were really clean. Sometimes taping is a little tricky, but it was great. There was one spot where a little bit of spray paint got on the stainless and it just scraped right off with my fingernail. So don't worry if it does get anywhere. It's really easy to get off. So now I'm just attaching the refrigerator door back on and inserting all of the shelves back in, and then also screwing in all of the doors that cover the control panels underneath the refrigerator. And now we are finally at the fun part. I loved this part so much. So what you should do before you use your chalkboard for the first time is take a piece of chalk and just run it all over the chalkboard. That way, when you write your first words out and you erase them, it's not going to be as visible. Sometimes they almost get like permanent to the board, if that makes sense. So I have not so great handwriting. I definitely would love to have one of my friends come over who has really pretty handwriting and use this. So it took me a couple tries to make it look half decent. But what I visualized this board for was I wanted to write like family vacation or like today we're going to Disney World, and kind of just keep it as our travel log of where we're going and dates and stuff like that. I just thought it would be really cute to decorate it in that sort of way. But for today, I wrote kind words are like honey because I love that scripture, and I also have merch that says this on it for Honey the Camper. So if you guys are interested in that, it will be in the description box below. So I'm just taking different colors and just kind of creating some decorations on the board. You can't really tell that much of a difference of the colors on camera, but in person you can tell that this is green and the chalk part or the handwriting is white, and I'm just adding in some yellow flowers. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I collect vintage glassware. I love any type of vintage Pyrex, so I decided to just decorate the refrigerator with all of that just to kind of stage it and show you guys what it looks like. And my camera died, so in about 2 seconds we're going over to my phone footage. There we go. And I just think the refrigerator looks so beautiful. It also has this really cool little compartment, and you just flip this off and then you can put any type of tall drink that you need in there. And I just think that was so smart to do in a camper. Just all the little things that they thought of. It's just so incredible. And here's what the outside looks like, all finished. I love so much how this came out. And if for some reason we do end up having to get a different refrigerator, I would probably do the same thing just because I love how this came out so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.